Now I'm on you.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Houston Rockets. Looking at Houston, they've talked about the importance of starting fast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Count that one.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Harden out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Drexler. Then there's Yao. And it's Olajuwon in at the four slot. Johnson's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shot by McGrady. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. McGrady's got his first basket.
Not sure who designed that play, but he makes it count.
Here's Johnson. There's the dish to O'Neal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. 2 shots. O'Neal hits them both. Now, here is Harden. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
Johnson finds West. About a minute played so far here in the first. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Harden outside. Pass to McGrady. Over West. A shot by McGrady, no good. And here's Los Angeles from downtown. And again, the Lakers, no good. Kicks it out to Drexler. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. Said the key to this game is how much they can limit the quality looks inside. He said when you're playing a team like this, you don't stand a chance if you give them easy shots down low. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And good that time.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
If you go by pure analytics, there is an argument to be made for that. This time, doesn't work out. You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
Feeds to McGrady. And the shot goes in. McGrady's got his second basket.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Pass to Johnson. Down low. And the dunk by O'Neal.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
Now here's Johnson. That shot missing. Good D by Harden.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Lakers trail by 4. Johnson kicks to Kobe. Johnson with it. And Drexler picking him up. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach.
Oh,
No, he didn't.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. West with a wide open look. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Harden against Johnson. Shot from the wing. Kept alive by Houston. Olajuwon the pass to Yao. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
Harden against Johnson. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston.
He is so out of his element right now. Hasn't made a shot all quarter. I feel for him.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Houston making a switch. Sampson's checked in. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Shaq in the high post. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. That one is off. That one is no good. Houston leading by 5. Here's McGrady. He has 6. The dish now to Sampson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game. On the free throw, no good. Pass to West. Over McGrady. And too long on the shot.
No one near him. That's one he's got to hit. One he usually hits.
Sampson, terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Drexler kicks to Olajuwon. McGrady against West. Now here is McGrady. Tight defense on him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. They grab their own miss. Shaq with the bucket.
And O'Neal just a brute on the block. Simply overpowers the opposition.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is McGrady. He can't get that one to fall. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Got a hand on it, but they recover it. Here's Bryant. Buries it down low.
Hey, how about that high release Bryant has? Really helps him inside when the defense is attempting to smother him. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yes, and make the extra pass. I love that about their game. So far tonight, extremely unselfish.
Baylor is out there with Worthy. Then there's West. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Francis after Magic Johnson's bucket. And that one's good, Francis.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smallest shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out.
Johnson, good.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
It's stolen by West. And laid in to finish the break. West has got 7 points in the game.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Francis passes to Sampson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 8 points for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the pass to West. There's the feed to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Francis. Here's Sampson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
Lakers trail by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. No good from West.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Back to Olajuwon. It's stolen by West. O'Neal inside. And Shaq with the slam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another. Oh!
Goodness. Terrific. And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And here are the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Johnson. Over Francis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Los Angeles, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. And that one falls for Johnson. Scotty's checked in for West. And then for Houston, Malone comes in for Olajuwon. And it's James Harden in for Tracy McGrady. And both free throws good for Johnson.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Harden kicks to Malone. Harden against Scott. Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Scott.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Hayes. From outside, off the mark. Some changes for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Worthy, and Kobe is subbed in for Baylor. And a switch here also for Houston. Yau's checked back in. Johnson dishes to O'Neal. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. O'Neal's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Harden the pass to Yao. They get it back. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Harden kicks to Hayes. To the paint. Yao the pass to Harden. Shoots over Scott. Harden's shot is off.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Yes, that goes in.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position. An effective scorer in that area.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Johnson against Murphy. Here's Yao, and finished off by Yao. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
The Lakers trail. Johnson finds Bryant. Puts up a 3. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Scott. Shot clock at 6. Kobe against McGrady. Bryant's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Harden's shot is off. Harden's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And finished off by Scott.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's blocked by Shaq. Outside, Kobe. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. And it's Houston on the break. It's Murphy outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball left.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Houston on top. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends, and Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Yao. Drexler is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Malone in at the power forward position. Drexler right side. Kicks to Yao. And some nice passing there by Houston. The 19-foot shot. Another shot. He lays it in. Yao's got the first bucket of the third here for the Rockets.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Paul passes to Yao. That one goes. Counted. Yao's got 4 this quarter.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense, delivers a perfect pass.
Johnson dishes to Bryant. Passes to West. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Drexler, no good. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. From the high post, here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Paul looking over the floor for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. He dishes it to O'Neal. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Shaq's got 21.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Chalk up 2 there. Gau's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Pass to Bryant. He kicks it to O'Neal. And it's West in the corner. Connects from three-point range. West has got 10 points in the game.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Drexler passes to Yao. Back to Paul. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
And the Rockets with possession here. Here's McGrady. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 11.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
There's the pass to West. And it comes off the front of the rim. West has gone 4 of 11 tonight. Here's Drexler. And it goes down 2 points.
A lot of basketball comes down to recognizing mismatches and taking advantage of them like he did.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Chamberlain's checked in for Los Angeles. Goodrich comes in for Johnson. The free throw drops for Drexler. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. High post Chamberlain.
Yes.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Paul with the 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Goodrich against Paul. Lets it go with the 3. And the Lakers get it back.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
It counts, and the foul. It's on Jerry West.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that one misses. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 3, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Here is Bryant. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bryant's got 6.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Poked away. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Bryant. He's off from 17 feet.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Malone with the stuff.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Lakers trail by 3. Bryant looking over the floor. Over McGrady. Misses off the left iron.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Goodrich. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 6 assists in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
A shot by McGrady, no good. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Drexler. Yep, that one goes. Drexler's got 7 points for the quarter.
It was clear that the defender wanted no part of that play after he exploded towards the bucket.
Kobe with it. He has 6. For the lead. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Rockets lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Baylor. He's out there with Pau Gasol, and it's Wilkes in at the 2-guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. McGrady kicks to Smith. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Wilkes, covered by Smith. Wilkes, no good.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
Oh!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Baylor against McGrady. Baylor kicks to Gasol. Elijah Wan with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah Wan does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Three-pointer buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Baylor gets the bucket.
And just one step ahead of the D there. Goodrich so crafty at getting his teammates involved.
And it's Paul penetrating, and the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Baylor, chalk up 2 there. Baylor's got 4 points this quarter.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
McGrady outside. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Gasol with the rebound.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Shaq is checked in for the Lakers. Worthy comes in for Pau Gasol. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Francis. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Yao. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Los Angeles calls timeout after like what we're seeing from Yao Ming.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. With them getting outshot from the perimeter, he told them, we have got to defend the three-point line. Those threes are destroying us. We'll see if they can tighten it up, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And the Lakers making a change here. West is checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Drexler's checked in. Good, and it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Drexler's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Johnson kicks to Shaq to the inside. That one's in there. Pocket lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Jerry West.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for James Worthy. That's off as well, so he misses both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Harden against Johnson. Yao with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. To the inside. Johnson dishes to Baylor. And it's good. 2 points. Baylor's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
You see why his number's being called. Dangerous score down the stretch.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent and reliable.
Drexler with the steal. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Bryant is checked in for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant. .137 left in the game. Fades. No good off the back of the rim.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Johnson kicks to Bryant. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. From deep three-point range, that one's in there. Pocket lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from West.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time 3.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stop.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 8. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Yao Ming.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Kept alive. Abdul-Jabbar passes to O'Neal. Elijah Wan with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here's West for 3. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And here's Houston. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Yes!
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
They need to work on getting a clean, quality look from the perimeter here. That should be their focus.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson outside. And here's West from the arc. Rockets with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up missing both free throws. So the wing on the left. The tray. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.